Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Now this is gonna be a little bit late. I'm gonna see if I can try to upload this before I go away. Maybe like Monday, right? By the time I am releasing this video, it's already been announced that we got the ECA, or we're gonna get the ECA for the Caulifla and Kale unit, the tech one. So very good stuff. I see this ECA to be really good, right? So I've been wishing to, talk and chat about this video because the video in and of itself is just gonna talk about how good the somewhat decent the Universe 6 team has been, kind of slowly but surely getting buffed and stuff like that. But I feel like we still need more, right? So if we take comparisons to a team like this, right? Let's look at the Universe 11 team. Back in the day, they used to do this where they love to buff category teams, where they love to give categories everywhere. Oh, you get a category. Oh, you get a category. Everybody gets a category, right? So Universe 11 getting a category was a bit tedious, right? But this guy led Universe Survival Saga back in the day, which was good. But then they started producing characters that were for Universe 11. I think this guy led Universe 11, yeah, back in the day. So there he goes. So adding that category into the fray meant that we're going to be getting characters to have this team be self-sufficient. And right here, there's no... I'm sorry to let you guys know. We're not looking a lot of good. We're not looking pretty good in terms of having options here for Universe 11, right? We did get this guy, which is pretty good, right? I did a showcase of him. That video should be up. If not, it's gonna go up later throughout the week, right? I'll make sure to get those scheduled and uploaded before I'm going away for like a long time. So I'm sorry. I will continue recording videos while I'm away. At least I will try, right? But yeah, Universe 11, we got some decent buffs here. I don't have a lot of the units in here, right? I don't have Dispo. So some of these additional characters that we can buff the team with, right? But let's jump into Universe 6 and, how much help we need for this team to actually be like decent, right? We got some options here and there, right? But if we just start pointing fingers and saying, oh, well, these are the options that can be really good, right? Recently released Dokkan Fest Hit, very solid. I still feel like he can be very good for some of these tougher fights. He's a good stacking unit and everything like that. He sucks. I don't know what to tell you. He's great as long as he doesn't get supered. If he gets supered, the character's gonna get stunned for 3 turns, and then you won't be able to take advantage of the support ability that he gets on super. So it's kind of bad that they made him like that. But then we have some options here. He's like not super bad with the damage reduction. He's not super bad defensively. He has some guard here because if all the Universe 6 characters, if all the characters are Universe 6 allies, then we get the guard, we get the damage reduction here and there. So we're looking solid, but not horrible, right? And then we get this stun right here, which is not great. Things like that, right? Which just messes up the unit itself. Then we got some free-to-play options that can be decent. This Hit, I've seen him do some very solid-ish performances on a Universe 6 team here and there. He's not going to be super effective, but he's not bad at all. You can be able to have another option here and there if you can. Now, most of the characters in here are not STR, so you won't be able to take advantage of some of these characters here. Like that Super Saiyan Kaba that can be, a helpful character with, just providing STR characters just as a support, right? And then we have Kale, the signed banner unit that can be decent-ish. That's all I can say, because she needs, of course, we have gotten this Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, which is another Caulifla that Kale needs, so she can take advantage of that. But this character, same as every other stacking unit, they need to build up as fast as possible. And of course this Kale has come out like ages ago, so she's gonna be somewhat decent-ish. I have to change the hidden potential system for this Kefla, man, because she has let me down in terms of the dodging and stuff like that, and this is a very low amount that I have. I did give her a little bit more offensive capabilities because, and I think this is the same thing with Tech Kill and Caulifla. I did say on the previous video that I was going to change her hidden potential system, but now that we got the details for the ECAs and things like that, I think I'm going to leave it as is. Now, if you want the damage to be super high, then yeah, like you can go a little bit more with crits and things like that. I actually might change a little bit more of her additionals and things like that, because that's a level 3 on her hidden potential there. Let me see if I got something better for her. We got a level 5, we got a level 5, well, we got a level 4 at least. We got some high level ones, okay. What is this? Yeah, this should be level 4 additional level 4 crit. I could give them this. A level 3 crit. Yeah, sure. You know what? Sure. Let's do that. A little bit more additional, so a little bit more crit chances there. And then what is this? We got a level 1 additional, level 5 dodge. Not a bad equip there, but I don't know if I have a better one in terms of dodging. I think I have a level 6 dodge that I can give her. But then we basically lose that additional there. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. But yeah, the team in and of itself just needs a lot of help. We can be able to get away with some of the fights with the Cauliflas. Again, basically, we got guaranteed dodge. Cauliflas there. So not bad at all. And then, of course, this Dokkan Fest KO. She's good in certain aspects, but I feel like the thing is, we are possibly going to keep getting more Universe 6 buffs, because there might be some more instances where characters like this KO, the Kabe, maybe, well, this character, their ECA is not super crazy. Maybe Frost's ECA could be pretty good, but the time that we get this is just gonna be a bit tedious to get. Vados is not bad, but she's more dodge or die than anything else. Like, she can provide some really good support, right? But the team, whenever they start making like, oh, well, let's make a Universe 6 category or Universe 11 categories, things like that, the teams, they don't have a lot of roster in it. They don't have a lot of characters that they can make. So maybe in the future we can get like a Dokkan Fest Caulifla, and we get the ECA for KO, we get the ECA for Kabe, we get a super ECA for the LR killing Caulifla, things like that, things that can actually help impulse this team to greater heights can be really reliable, right? But so far we're not seeing the momentum here when it comes to this team, right? So let's jump into an event. I just don't want to leave you guys like high and dry while we're talking about this. So we'll jump into like a difficult event here and there and see how these girls can perform. All right, so I said let's see how these girls perform. Let's see how the Universe 6 team performs. Not these girls. The Universe 6 team performs. So again, we don't have the Kale and Caulifla ECA. We're gonna be able to see a higher jump in terms of actual team choices that we can use and things like that. So I feel like that is gonna be a lot more, a lot better, right? So that's what I feel. I feel like this is gonna be a better option. So let me check. As I spoke with Proton, I put that tweet out there. So she says, you know, I've been having, well, intros, sorry. Okay, so I had a bit of a confusion when it came over to having that section of her passive. So she says right here, when receiving an attack for the first time within the turn, she evades enemies' attack. Now, I keep thinking to myself, that has the same wording as UI Goku's dodge. But on earlier segments of the video that you guys are going to see, that long video, I'm going to be confused. because I was like, oh, well, she's dodging. She's supposed to guarantee dodge everything, right? No. So the way that it is phrased here, shoutouts to Proton, is she is guaranteed to dodge the first attack targeted at her. And that's it. So it's... it kind of dampers a little things to my enjoyment of this unit in particular. But so yeah, she's decent. Oh man, I'm not gonna say that she's horrible, man. Like there's no way I can say that she's terrible. But so on the initial things, like the initial start of things, the turns that you're gonna have her and await her dodging capabilities, man, that is gonna be the tedious portion of everything, because you're gonna have to depend solidly on the dodges and things like that. So yeah, man, I mean, that's how we're looking. That's how we are looking, man. But yeah, the addition with Kale and Khalifa CCA into this team, I feel like it's going to make this team synergize a lot better. Having that extra option to having a great stacking character, being very well defensively, being very well as well with the dodging capabilities as well. That's also going to be really, really helpful. So I feel that we're going to get that buff and it's going to be super, super great, right, for this team, just to get a little bit of assistance in how this team performs, right? So I don't think I will replace Kefla. I might change her hidden potential build to something a lot better than what I have her with, because not having a lot of dodges with her is kind of detriment to any of these runs, right? Well, most of these runs kind of would like you to have dodges all the time, which is not great. Like, of course, depending on the dodges, it's also like, yeah, it's good, but you also would like to get some high damaging capabilities here. We're not going to be able to get that until we get to the KO portion. But yeah. So if I pull more copies of this character, here I am, my brain is just thinking, do another summon, do it. If I do another summon, then yeah, like I can just go ahead and do the I can get a 79% and just be like, oh yeah, full dodge for that Khalifa, because of course at the beginning of things Khalifa would like that dodge, but then after that we can be able to get those dodge, like the super high damage that Kale is able to provide, right? So let me check, because I did order something from Best Buy and I don't know if it's ready to be picked up. It's ready to be picked up. Okay, so this is gonna be the last video that I do, at least for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up, then come home. I also gotta, like, I think I made my suitcase, so I'm ready to go, basically. But yeah, there's gonna be a very tedious couple of weeks for me. These next few weeks are gonna be hard. All right, so let's do this. I feel like we can win. This team has the capabilities of winning. It's just we need some luck with the dodges. And Kefla, that STR Kefla doesn't have too great of a dodge build. So there we go. We get the dodges there. Perfect. All right. But yeah, the Universe 6 team is gonna get some nice little helps here and there. Once we get, again, I keep thinking that we're possibly gonna get this. We're bound to get a Dokkan Fest Caulifla. Not anytime soon, unfortunately, but that is gonna have an opportunity. Just, you know, having that Dokkan Fest Caulifla. Very helpful for us. So then once we get that Dokkan Fest Caulifla, if it's gonna be real at all, I don't know. But if we do get her, then nah, man. Okay, let me float off Kef. Look, here's the thing. I need to build up with hit. I'm actually not gonna be able to do that because I think Khalifa's gonna finish her off, finish Bergamo off. So not great, my friend. Not great. We're not looking good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, don't forget. Okay, perfect. This is good because then Hit can get some build up, and then we can get his active skill to get him into the improvement portion. Perfect. We get some additionals there. Beautiful. The thing with Hit is just in need of getting some build up, right? Alright. Let's Alright, so now that we know that those dodges can be critical, I might sometimes in some instances I might just do this, but yeah, we'll see. Let's get this active skill in. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay. Khalifa will do that. We got some nice links active here. And then again, with both of the Khalifas in play here, we can be able to use the active skill with the one Khalifa. Or maybe, what happens if we do double Khalifa active skill? Just double support. 32% attack and defense and 2 key. Maybe we can do that, I don't know. Alright. Sorry, I was reading comments over there. Sorry, I keep being distracted. Alright, so again, we're gonna use this Khalifa. We'll have her do the active skill, and then with our Khalifa and KO, we'll just swap out to KO. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Just the best way to run it. Okay, so now we'll take advantage of Khalifa just being on slot 1 here. We'll take all the orbs here. Bam. So now this is another option that we can use to, like, what, guarantee dodge? I suppose. Supposedly that is how that works. I think it's jumping to conclusions here, but that is how it was meant to be worked on, right? Is getting all those orbs, she's able to dodge everything. The fact that they're able to do that, just create their own like field of orbs so they can be able to have that chance of that, is perfect. Unlike some other units that like, oh, you need a lot of orbs for you to do this, and the character itself doesn't create those orbs, which that can be the tedious portions of some fights, or like not some fights, some units, right? But yeah, Kale and Caulifla, the tech Kale and Caulifla, again, their ECA is very good. Good news for this team, be able to get some buffs. We got some characters in here that have some ECAs missing, and again, if we ever get that eventful Dokkan Fest Caulifla option in the game that helps us the sustainability of this team, that could also be pretty good. I would like that. But yeah. Yeah, the fact that we're using that that SSR Caulifla, dude, that just goes to show you how strong that SSR Caulifla is. That is one of the best like units, if you think about it. All right, so let's just swap over to Kale. And let's just do this. I was saying this to myself, she does have a KO screen, but I didn't want to get it because of the orb field that we just got. So, all right, let's get all this. And let's see the high amount of damage that we're gonna get from good old Kale here. All right, let's see. I missed the attack stat, but you guys might have seen it. Yeah, I'm getting very distracted. All right. So now we got to this point. Do we got the super attacks with it hit? Yeah. All right. So basically, this is somewhat the optimal options that you would want to do with Caulifla. Just have her on slot 2. So that way you can be able to just help yourself and not die. You know what? Sure. Now, I don't know if I am going to get the W on this run, but I didn't want to risk having that Kale be on slot 3 and actually just take a super attack and then whoop whoop, we died. Oh, time to end the video, right? Now, it's a Ghost Usher. It can help us out greatly on some of the later fights, but I want to be able to make sure to get Kale a bit more built up. If she was to take a super attack from Kefla, we would have died. Right? There was no way that we could have like survived that. So might as well just use it now. I'm also thinking, man, I am leaving in like 6 hours, but I gotta make sure that I get everything adjusted. I gotta make sure that I got everything ready, because once I'm gone, I don't think I'm touching my house for like, or my apartment for like a few days while I'm away. So yeah, very big sad moments. And I gotta start packing to go to my new apartment, which it sucks, but man. Okay, also Kelly just got only some normal attacks here and there, so that's not great. Okay, we're getting the 6 orbs here. That's gonna help us out with the attack buildup. Now Kefla. Honey. We need you to pull through with some attacks and some dodges here, because we need it. Alright, 38 million here. Yeah, her attack stat is really high. Of course, with that support from Khalifa, it's always very helpful to get that. We got the 2 additional super attacks here because of the 6 orbs. We could get the hidden potential system additional after this. No super. That's fine. Yeah, just like I mentioned in the previous videos. Oh, this is like DB Saga got a buff, so now DB Saga is like really good to and really fun to run. It's the same thing with the Universe 6 team now that we got some buffs for it. Oh, like the Universe 6 team is now pretty fun because we got some decent buffs for it. Like, yeah, but we need more so that the team can be self-sufficient. Like, if you look at Earth Protecting Heroes and their lineup, the lineup of that team is crazy. You got some really good options on that team. But teams like this, where it's just like a very small few amount of options, and we need some actual really good firepower for this team. Like, we're not gonna be looking super crazy on teams like this, right? So that's what I'm feeling. That's what I believe. I feel like this team has the capabilities of being really strong, but it needs the buffs. It needs some really substantial few characters, right? ECA for Khalifa and Kale are going to be really good, so that's a good start in the right direction, right? It's sad that we're getting the Dokkan attack here. Khalifa, I mean, not Khalifa, Kefla with just very low HP. The AGL Kale, whenever she gets her ECA, she needs to be in that standard as Khalifa and Kale, really, really good. Maybe Kabe can be a really good support unit, getting some nice little damage reduction. Things like that, I don't know. Just to help her out. Okay. So let's do this. We'll keep the Kales paired up together. We get the 6 orbs here, so we get the additional 2 supers. We'll do this. I don't know if I think, do you change? Well, let's hope to God you change some orbs here. Oh, we're dead. Just kidding. I mean, we got 4 orbs here. It's funny that we use that active skill, and she just, I think she only changes physical key spheres, not any other orbs, unfortunately. Double digits. That's pretty good. We do have type advantage, but that's some really high damage that this Jiren is able to do. Let me see the numbers for this Jiren. But yeah, that's the tedious portion of this. That Kefla, her active skill and things like that is not super great. But yeah, that was 3.9 million damage on super. It's kind of unfortunate that he seals on super. So we're not going to be able to see the damage numbers from Kale, but oh my god. This is why dodge is important on these fights, and we didn't get it. Great. I have a feeling with Kefla we're not gonna get those either. I can't wait. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, Kefla doing some good stuff here. Oh, yep. Oh, because of that's another thing. The nature of these units, they're just so old that they're not able to tank anymore. They're not helpful. This ECA came out last year. My god, I might have to change it to full dodge. Do I even have Keflas? Well, yeah, I got some, but might have to use some Dragon Stones. Yeah, I need to change that hidden potential build. Just full dodge on everything. But yeah, the Universe 6 team, there you go. Like, I don't know, man. It needs a very nice little big overhaul. And some of these units They're not looking super great. I was gonna point out these gals. They're from the World Tournament. They stack, but you know we can be able to use them on certain occasions, right? It's just that their abilities are not that great, right? So we can get some good usage for their ECAs if they're gonna be really good, but we'll see. But yeah, there you go. That is the video, right? Universe 6 needs help. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the Universe 6 team. What type of units do you guys think that we can get from the Universe 6 team, like that can be able to be of great help for this team? I feel like this team needs it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.